Welcome back to CNB. Now you saw a nice little glimpse of something we've been up to as we came out of that break. Not the kind of brand you'd expect to see on an automobile program. However, I can assure you while I took the tour, I didn't do the tasting. I will assure you of that. And you know what? This is the nice thing. A little bit of the culture that you get to experience when you go to different parts of the world. So right here in Tennessee, Lynchburg is where I am. And every bottle of this brand is only bottled and distilled right here. So there's one location and one location only. So it's a nice little different kind of an experience that we've had today, getting to see how this whiskey is made and where it's bottled. Thought we'll give you a little glimpse of that. But of course, I have another car with me today as well as we continue our SUV series. Last week, you got a chance to see just what we did at the plant which makes the big SUVs for Mercedes-Benz. We drove out of there in an ML63. Today, I've got the bigger brother, the GL550. Let's take a look at that car. The GL550 is a powerful and full-sized SUV. In India, we get it in the 350 CDI spec only, besides the AMG version. I'm going to come out and say it because of especially where we started today's segment. You have to drink responsibly, and if you drink, please don't drive. Doesn't matter how much you can handle. That's not the point. You just never know, and you don't want to find out the hard way. If you're going to drink, take a cab or get someone who's not drinking to please drive. The car pulls quickly and its sheer bulk is not obvious on the highway or in city traffic. So we carried out checking out the lovely roads in this area, since I'd been told that there were some lovely driving routes that Tennessee has to offer. So we did enjoy them. It's quite a brute, the 550. It is the most powerful version that you get on the petrol. That's of course outside of the AMG. Now the GL63 AMG, we've shown you on the program before. Just last week we had the ML63 AMG. So I wanted to try this one because it's also kind of specific to the US market. We don't get this engine back in India, so I was curious about it. Take a look at the technical specifications and enjoy the rest of this ride with me because it's just really pretty nice country roads that we're going through. A massive 4.7-litre V8 engine with 429 horses to command. The engine is mated to the familiar 7G-tronic gearbox, which is smooth and responsive. Soon, I switched back to the ML63 AMG. So I hope you enjoyed a look at that plant yesterday, and this is of course our second day here in the southern United States. And once I had a look at the map, I figured why not make the most of it. I wanted to drive the ML63 some more, which is what I'm doing right now. And we're heading across to Nashville, Tennessee. That's right, the country music capital of the world, and definitely this fine nation. The ML63 has been on the show before, so consider these numbers a refresher really. The AMG engine is a total beast. And that engine is pure power and pure delight. In fact, there is a whole story as to how a regular Mercedes-Benz SUV transforms into an AMG version, but that's ahead on our series. Now, the car I have with me has Distronic as standard, which is basically Mercedes-Benz speak for adaptive cruise control. I've been using it here on the highway and it's pretty effective, though of course the car is overcautious sometimes, but it has been fun because it makes the drive just a whole lot more comfortable and stress-free. So many driver assist features are now becoming more and more standard these days. A pity that most of them are rendered useless in our chaotic traffic back home. I've decided to get off the freeway because it's pretty countryside. We're on the Natchez Trace Parkway, which is a nice little road which goes up over that bridge as well. If you're ever in these parts, highly recommended driving route. Now, interesting fact that was shared by Sean Gilliam yesterday at the plant was that there's an increasing number of AMG models that are being sold today, more than ever before. That's perhaps more true on the ML because this one, of course, is the ML63. But remember, not everybody can afford to buy the AMG, nor do they necessarily want the engine. No, instead, what a lot of people are now starting to do is opt for the AMG trim. Now, you know it's available in India as well. It makes the car look a lot sportier up front. You get the skirts and the bumper, and on the side, you get these really cool looking AMG rims. And so, yeah, not surprising perhaps that a larger number of people now are opting for something that looks obviously better. That's hardly surprising, right? Even in India now, brands like Mercedes-Benz, Audi and BMW are offering as an option the performance model trims. So Audi has the S-Line trim, BMW the M package, and Mercedes has the AMG trim. As the day drew on, I thoroughly enjoyed driving through the southern countryside. So we've clocked quite a few miles and still have more to go. The last of our Benz SUV manufacturing series will be on the episode next week. Don't miss it.